Welcome back. Bitcoin at 80 grand, but the daily picture is a mixed bag. Let's break it down. Over the last 90 days, price has been carving a sideways channel, no clear trend, just chopping between support and resistance. Today we're near the middle, which means the next move could define the next few weeks. On the daily, MACD is above its signal line with a positive histogram. That means momentum is building, not fading. But the structure is sideways, so this is more of a coiled spring than a breakout. Short-term traders are watching for the histogram to widen or shrink. Flip to weekly. MACD is also above signal and positive, constructive on the bigger picture. However, price closed below the 50-week moving average, which adds a bearish tilt. The weekly cross is fresh, so this tug-of-war between daily optimism and weekly caution keeps the range intact. Zooming out to monthly, we're in a downtrend channel. The regression lines slope downward. Price is currently in the middle of the channel, with plenty of room to either bounce or roll over. A break above the top rail would flip the macro thesis bullish. On the daily chart, RSI is at 58, and still room to run, bullish territory. The Stochastic just had a bullish cross, short-term buyers stepping in. But it's in the overbought zone, so we could see a brief pause before the next leg. Nearest support sits around 76,000, resistance at 82,800, which was tested and rejected recently. Expect price to gravitate toward one of these before a bigger move. The macro backdrop is a mixed signal. ETF inflows hit a 4-month high, which is a bid, but a trade court ruling striking down tariffs adds noise. Tomorrow's jobs report is the key catalyst. A soft number could fuel rate cut hopes, while strong data keeps the Fed on hold. Bitcoin slipped under 80K after hitting resistance near 82.8K. But weekly ETF inflows hit a 4-month high of 1.1 billion. That's a big buffer against selling pressure, and it suggests institutional demand is soaking up supply. Friday's April jobs report is the big macro catalyst. The market is watching whether the labor market is cooling enough to open the door for earlier Fed easing. Any surprise will ripple through Bitcoin's price. Strategy, formerly MicroStrategy, signaled it may sell Bitcoin to capture a $2.2 billion tax benefit. That's a potential overhang, but CEO Samson Mow defends it as a one-time optimization. The market is still digesting the implications. Prediction markets give a 94% chance Bitcoin stays above 78K today, and bettors are nearly certain it won't hit 150K by June. Just 1% odds. That suggests the near-term range trade is the consensus view, which aligns with the technical picture. Overall, the tape is neutral with improving daily momentum. Elevated volatility means wider swings are likely. Watch the 78K support and 82.8K resistance. A close above the latter would shift the bias bullish. Top coins are mostly red today. Bitcoin and Ethereum down about 1.7%, Dogecoin off 4%, biggest loser. Tron up 1% is a minor outlier. The broader alt market is feeling the macro weight. This is not financial advice, for educational use only. Data from CoinGecko, CoinTelegraph, and BLS. Errors possible, always do your own research. That's all for today. Stay safe with your stops, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.